Hello, everyone. Welcome to Texas City Tales. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Ramari.
And today we're talking about all the things coming up in May. I know. I feel like insert Justin Timberlake here, right?
Oh.
It's gonna be May.
Yeah.
Don't make me sing it. Don't make me sing it. I was about to. Do it. Go.
No, now I'm scared.
Go. Hit it.
I'm not a teen, so I can't audition for Teen Idol. I'm gonna...
If you're good enough, they might sneak you in there.
No, it's okay. But... April showers brings May flowers.
That's what I got going to.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
I know. We're so in tune here. I'm ready for some May flowers.
It's going to be so busy.
So busy. Yeah. I know. I can't keep our schedule straight. You could see the two-sided cheat sheet that I had to make for us today because I was like, there's not a chance that I'm remembering all of this.
Every weekend, there's something.
Yep. Every weekend. Yeah, so we're both parents, so, I don't know if your kids are counting down to the end of school year. Mine are.
Yeah.
I have a senior graduating, so she is especially counting down. Like, it's a whole different level of countdowns. But even my little guy is counting down, and I'm not ready, of course.
Right.
But there's so much stuff going on with that, and then it's like we're about to blink, and it's summer.
Right.
But...
I'm not ready for that either.
But
I know the teachers are, but please, just keep them a little longer.
I can't agree to that because my sister's a teacher, and I will be punished if I say teachers need to keep them a little longer. So, nope. Yeah.
Well, I know this is about to be Teacher Appreciation Week. We appreciate all the things that teachers, administrators, everyone in the education field does for our students. Please just keep them a little longer.
We appreciate you so much, but we just want you just a smidge longer.
Yes.
Except for not only will my sister get me for that one, but my graduating senior will too, because she is all about
getting out of there.
Yes, let's turn the tassel on the other side. Let's have my party and let's go. That's life.
I don't blame her.
Yeah. But all the fun stuff happens in the summer. So I get it. I get the excitement.
Well, we're going to kick off May with a parade. Everyone loves a parade. And yes, there's candy.
All the candy. And there's tacos. I'm here for that.
Starts with candy, ends with tacos. Yes. And some dancing.
Yes. So Cinco de Mayo parade and festival, Saturday, May 3rd. Lineup for the parade is at 10, and then the parade starts at 11. Yeah, so it starts at Guajardo Elementary, and then it goes down 21st and ends at Rotary Pavilion. And then just stay at Rotary Pavilion. Don't go anywhere because that's where the festival starts happening, and there are food trucks, there's dance performances, there's music, there's vendors, all the things you love.
Yes.
So, be ready. Wear your stretchy pants or a dress, like a nice colorful dress.
Yes.
Yeah, like something with a little give to it because I saw the pictures of what the food trucks are selling, what some of them are selling, and it's an eating day.
Oh.
It's an eating day.
I haven't seen the pictures.
Oh, yeah, there were churros and tacos and elote and all the things. And yeah, it's an eating day.
Okay.
For sure. So that
I'm ready.
Yeah, our friends over at LULAC, they know how to get that festival going, and they have hooked it up on the food trucks, and it's going to be good. It's going to be really good. And all the performances, too.
I love the Cinco de Mayo parade.
Yeah.
It's so festive. It's fun.
I know. You know me, I love all the colors, too. Like, even just pulling pictures for social media and stuff, I was like, this is like, I'm in my element. Every single picture is so colorful, and I'm here for it.
The horses.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
always so, family-oriented. It's fun.
It is.
It's fun. It's a short route, but it leads to...
all the fun things.
The fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to have to wait too long for all that stuff.
Right.
And if you need to feel less guilty about all the eating, the same morning, Saturday, May 3rd, we have the Great American Cleanup from 9 to noon. So you can start your day there, maybe end a little early if you want to catch the parade at 11. But we need volunteers to help clean at Carver Park, Sanders Park, and then at the Bell House. So you can help with planting, painting, picking up litter, just kind of keeping Texas City beautiful. So, you know, I always like to balance things.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hear it.
I try to justify it in my head, right? So, like, if I have a cookie, it doesn't count if I have a glass of water with it. They eliminate each other.
Girl math.
Girl math,
okay.
Yes. So, if I go work and pick up trash or plant things, then I'm probably burning calories.
Yeah.
So the healthy thing to do is to replenish them.
Right.
Yes, the churro.
Okay.
That's math. Yeah, that's math.
I like the way you think. Mm-hmm. You'll get extra points too if while you're out at Carver, you stop in to vote.
Oh, true.
Because there's countywide elections going on too.
Very true.
And there's about 3 polling places within the Texas City limits. Of course, if you're a resident of Galveston County, you can vote anywhere within Galveston County. But election day is also May 3rd. So, yeah. If after you're serving your community, you stop in to go vote, and then you hit up the parade and the festival, like, you get a gold star.
Yeah.
Actually, you probably be like the greatest American in Texas City.
You go ahead and get 2 churros at the festival when you're there. Yeah. That's a full day, but that sounds like a pretty good day. And same day, although if you do all that, you may want to space it out. Maybe not. Maybe you're a marathon Saturday person and you're just going to keep on keeping on. The Nestler Family Aquatic Center opens for the first day of the season on May 3rd on Saturday. So it opens for weekends, and then it'll go to the full summer season on May 26th. So
you can cool off.
Yes. Yeah, you worked up a sweat with all that stuff.
Hop in the lazy river.
Yeah, that's right. Just get your tummy full after all that hard work and civic duty, and then you just go float in the river and just enjoy the rest of your evening and day. Yeah.
So actually, we just mapped out your Saturday.
That's right. Then on Sunday, you don't move after that because it's about balance again. If you did all the things on Saturday, on Sunday, you don't move.
Well,
except for... Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
We're moving a little bit on Sunday.
To go see the Davidson home.
The Davidson home. It is not often open to the public, usually just once a month. And so when it's open, you got to go see it because it's so beautiful and it's so iconic. Like, I think when you're in Texas City, it's just one of those things that you always just think like that is beautiful. Maybe you don't know as much of the history. Maybe you do. A lot of people, I love it on our social media. People are always like sharing stories about the Davidson family or their experiences with the house, like having weddings there or, you know, remembering it from their childhood and things like that. So it's a really good way to kind of like go through a part of our city's history. So it's open from 2 to 4 on Sunday.
Admission is $1 for adults and 50 cents per child.
Yes.
So that's really low.
It is. Now just be aware there's no air conditioning in the house. I don't think. I'm pretty sure there is no air conditioning. So if you do get sweaty, the pool will be open again on Sunday. But just be aware of that and plan accordingly. Not that in Texas any of us really have heavy, thick sweaters because we don't really ever need them. But probably don't wear one that day if you're going. But it's beautiful. I love going in there. I love it at the holidays, so keep that in mind, too.
That's the only time I've ever gone.
Yeah, as we get closer to the end of the year, definitely keep that in mind. But it's a beautiful house. It's definitely worth checking out. So there you go. There's your full weekend.
And Sunday is May the 4th, so for all like the Star Wars fans, May the 4th be with you.
I love it.
I don't know how to do the little hand thing, though.
Oh, I don't know the hand thing.
I don't know. Is that Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Trek has the hand thing.
I don't know.
They have the, no.
You did it.
That's Star Trek. Star Wars. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Star Wars is the lightsabers.
Yeah, you just started.
Sabers.
Saber.
I'm a girl.
Hello, I'm a girl too, and I know that.
I'm a girl that plays with Barbies.
I play with Barbies and Star Wars.
I'm trying to save
Barbie
myself.
Married Luke Skywalker. They were on the Death Star and then in the Dream House.
How did you do that? I've never been able to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that's Star Trek. That's Spock. But we'll have to have a whole sci-fi training off on the side. But yes, Star Wars.
Happy first weekend of May.
Woo-woo.
We've planned it out for you.
Yes. Now I kind of want to watch Star Wars while I'm recovering on Sunday afternoon from our busy.
There's like 1,000 of those movies.
Yeah. The originals are my favorite, but yeah. We got to get you on a schedule and get you all caught up.
So after that, summer camp registration opens?
Yes. I was going to say that's more like the Hunger Games as far as like getting the spots, but it's not really. But they do go fast. So
I've seen those movies.
Make sure that you don't have to be online at like 8 a.m. on May 5th, but I wouldn't wait too terribly long after registration opens because our summer camp does tend to fill up pretty quickly because it's awesome and it's a really great deal.
It's really affordable.
It really is. If you have kids in daycare, then $75 per week, which is the Texas City resident rate for our summer camp, is a steal. I can't even.
Yeah.
It makes me a little nauseous.
So much.
Yeah. To think about what I pay for a week of daycare versus like this week of camp is crazy because like you said, there's so much in this camp. Like they do arts and crafts, they do games, they do field trips.
Yeah. They go to the library, they go swimming.
You'll see, we see that as city employees, we see the camp kids out and about everywhere.
Right.
You know, like they're doing something fun all the time. And yeah, for $75, you can't beat it. So May 5th,
registration opens.
Get those typing fingers ready and get online on our website and register and get your spot. It's for ages 6 to 12. They will love it. It's tons of fun.
Yes.
Don't miss out.
I agree. Also on May 5th, that's the deadline to submit your auditions to be a part of the Texas City Teen Idol.
Yes.
That's going to be exciting. This is the first year ever.
First ever. I know. I already know we have such talented kids and teenagers in Texas City, so I'm hoping that they all step forward and come and audition. And so your audition, you just have to submit either audio or a video to our special events coordinator over in our rec and tour department. And the email is probably going to be on our screen as I'm talking, hopefully. But if not, it's on our website as well. And so you just send her your audition, and then you can get your spot in the big performance. And the first prize is $300, which, hello, just sing a song, get $300. If I was talented, I'd be there. And decades younger, I would be there. Second place is $200, and first place is $100.
And this is ages 13 to 18.
Yes.
So.
Yep. And you have to live in Texas City or be a Texas City ISD student. But yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
We've been having fun with it. If you have seen our video where we had some of our recreation and tourism employees like judging, doing the iconic American Idol judging personalities.
Yeah, I was able to guess who was Simon and who was Randy.
It was awesome. So you can tell we're into it here. Yeah. So we hope that all of y'all are into it too, because we're excited and looking forward to the competition. So
what date is the competition?
The competition will be May 16th.
Okay.
And we'll post more information about that kind of once that deadline is passed. That way people don't get confused,
okay.
You know, because if there's that May 16th date floating around a whole lot, you might think you have until then to audition. But May 5th is your audition date. So if you are a mom, a dad, a grandparent, aunt, uncle, and you're thinking like, oh, my sweet baby could win that, go ahead and pause us and go get that sweet baby and tell them, get their phone and record something and send it over to our rec and tour department, because you're probably right. And we want to see.
Yeah, because they could be a winner.
They could be. I'm glad I'm not a judge, because I would never be able to pick between all that.
You would be the
talent.
Paula.
I would be.
Sending everyone to Hollywood.
You'd all be going to Hollywood. Yep, definitely.
Okay.
But it's going to be fun.
It is going to be fun.
Yep.
I look forward to it.
Me too. I'm ready.
So on May 6th, that's another important deadline. That's when our young artists can submit there are different pieces for the Art of Freedom student exhibit to the Texas City Museum. Mm-hmm. And this exhibit is going to be featured during our Juneteenth celebration.
Yeah, and that's another brand new thing. So we have lots of exciting things happening for students right now, especially. Mm-hmm. I think the theme is just their interpretation, the students' interpretation of what Juneteenth is or what it means to them. And you just submit your art to the museum, and it'll be on display throughout the month of June as part of a featured exhibit, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And again, I've been through our art festival for several years now, and I keep trying to buy student art because it always ends up being some of my favorite. So I really, really hope that we get a lot of students who submit, because you guys are incredibly talented. And I want to see it all hanging up there at the museum.
Yeah, and this is open to students in Texas City ISD and College of the Mainland.
Yes. Yep. And another opportunity that we have right now for college students is our SHIP program, which is the Summer Higher Internship Program. Mm-hmm. So the deadline for that is coming up on May 11th, and that is interning with us for 8 weeks in the summer. And if you successfully complete that internship, you get a $5,000 scholarship to your college, which... When you're a college student, you can't beat that. I mean,
the price went up.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's such a huge amount. Like I said, I have a senior in high school, and that is a game changer. So if you have not already applied and you're in college, please look into that, because you have just a little bit of time left to come and join us for the summer. It's really fun, and I say it all the time. You know, when I was a teenager, I actually worked in some of the city departments for our summer hires. So I worked at the pool and at the library various summers when I was a teenager. But I would have been all over this, definitely. And it's very cool, because now we're starting to see some of our interns who have now graduated college actually coming back and applying and being full-time employees here, which is incredible.
Yeah.
So it's a really great program. We don't even have that one on the cheat sheet. I just threw that one in there because I love it so much. So make sure that you don't forget about that program coming up.
Yeah, I'm excited. This will be what, year 4?
Or 4 or 5. Yeah.
4 or 5.
Yeah. And I feel like it just gets better.
Yeah. I love the day that they all arrive, just bright-eyed and doing their introductions and telling us what school they go to and who it is, like, they're going to be interning with, and just kind of figuring out like why they were matched, where they're matched. And then at the end of their 8 weeks or so, 6 weeks, just seeing how much they've grown.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't know, little kids that have like grown up before your eyes, they end up with so much experience. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
I know. Last year at the end of the summer, when they were all getting their certificates and we were having, you know, like a celebration and a goodbye and all of that, I decided kind of spontaneously, like, oh, it would be great to get them all on video talking about their experiences in the program. They didn't know it was going to happen. I didn't even know it was going to happen until a few minutes before it actually did. And so as these poor students are walking out with their families and friends and everybody, I quite literally ambushed them in the hallway and said, hey, do you mind just being on camera real quick? And they were so articulate and so for having no preparation, and that's a big ask, you know, like, hey, can I record you to be on our social media where we reach, 50,000 subscribers? And it's kind of that wide-eyed moment and that, okay, sure, let's do it. And they were so, so, so good. And I think that kind of, like you said, speaks to the growth that they go through, because they get career counseling throughout the process and beyond. And they really, I think, learn a lot in that too. And so it's just incredible to see the students that we get and how talented they are.
Yeah. And then to have some of them come back.
Yeah.
And see them around the hallways and stuff like that. It's just so cool.
It is. It's a very full circle moment.
It is. So, meet the Chiefs.
Meet the Chiefs. That's
almost kind of like a full circle moment too, because both of our Chiefs started off, at the lower ranks, and they both have what I guess you'd consider like homegrown. Mm-hmm. They both have moved their way up, and so now that they've both been named chief of their respective departments, they're getting out there to meet all of the constituents and stuff of Texas City. So this is their second event.
Yep. This one's May 6th from 5 to 7. The address of the building where it's going to be is 6901 Park Avenue. That's a building right there at Carver Park. It's a smaller building. You'll see it. It'll be marked.
It's across from the baseball field.
Yeah. And so there'll be some refreshments, some finger foods, but it's just a really nice, relaxed way to kind of come by, meet some of our officers, meet the chiefs, get to know, who's out there serving you. And if you have any questions or you've always been curious about like how something works, it's a really good way to just get the info. And it's very laid back. I mean, I'm biased because, we work with them, but they really are like just the nicest, most down-to-earth people. And I am forever showing up in people's offices with a camera and asking them to do things that are out of their comfort zone. And I am very lucky to work with people who are so gracious to constantly put up with it. And they are among them. So if you haven't ever met our chiefs or our emergency responders, I would definitely encourage you to come out because I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at like how relaxed and informal and just laid back everybody is.
So May 6th, 5 to 7, Park Avenue building.
Be there. Yes, because we'll be there and it'll be fun. Yep.
Okay.
So that doesn't intimidate me at all, Meet the Chiefs, because they're so awesome. What does intimidate me, pickleball league is starting.
And this is year 2
it is.
Of the league.
It is.
Okay.
So this year we have 2 leagues, which I do think is pretty cool that we have 2 leagues. There's the recreational division. So that's if you are maybe new to it, a little intimidated by it, or just want like a more relaxed atmosphere, then you're going to go recreational. If you're wanting to like compete in tournaments, you're hardcore, you are like, hey, Jennifer, get out of my way. You're bringing down my team average.
Match your socks.
Yeah. If you've got like pickleball clothing, and like a keychain that has like the little paddle or like, I feel like you go competitive. But it's 18 and up. You can be a single player. You can play partner, which I think maybe they call duos. Sorry, y'all, I do not know the pickleball lingo. Or you can be matched with, or you can do a mixed duo, I think, which is a male-female duo. Look, I don't play the sport.
I'm just listening.
I just read the information. It'd be all wrong, y'all. There are pickleball leagues. I do know that. And registration is open right now through May 12th. So it's $25. And depending on which league you go with, the schedules are a little bit different, but all that information is on our website. So go check it out if you are more coordinated than I am. I will not be at that one, but I'll be cheering you on in spirit. Don't know one single thing about it.
I don't know how to play pickleball. I'm interested.
There you go. I got the recreational league for you right there.
Dang, I might be really good, and then I could do competitive.
No, competitive said they don't want you yet. They need to see how you perform.
They don't know.
That's all right. They don't want me either. I could tell you without even checking with them that
they don't know.
You might be great. I can tell you I will not be.
I could be like an undercover pickleball champ.
You could be. I am not. I know that with all certainty. I am great at getting bottles of water and giving them to people. I clap really well from the stands, but yeah.
Well, luckily, like, the Lowry is always open and welcome. So I can go in there and just talk to someone.
Now, I will say there's always a pickleball game going on at the Lowry Center. Every time that I have popped in there for something, there is always a pickleball game going on. And they're very welcoming. Like, they're very encouraging, you know, like, hey, do you want to play? I'm like, nope, I'm good. But they try.
Okay.
So, yes, if you are interested in, you know, kind of feeling it out beforehand, yeah, stop by the Lowry Center. But that's where the pros are. I'm not there, but that's where,
that's where they can be found.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Another thing I know absolutely nothing about, cars. The Lone Star Deluxe is rolling back into town on May 17th. So I think we are in the 11th or 12th. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you, but I know it's a tradition in Texas City. It grows bigger and bigger every year.
Every year.
It's on 6th Street. There are hundreds and hundreds of classic cars, trucks, motorcycles, all kinds of really cool looking vehicles that y'all probably know more about than I do. They come from all around the country and they fill up 6th Street for blocks, and they're very, very cool looking.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I can't tell you anything about them, but they're very pretty.
Agreed.
Very loud and very pretty. They're off during the show, so don't worry about that. But there's also vendors and food trucks. They always have a full lineup of like musical performances and bands and DJs. They have a pepper eating contest that's very popular. It's free admission. So it's from 9 to 6 on 6th Street. If you haven't been, you are missing a Texas City tradition, and you cannot miss it anymore. You have to go check it out. It's pretty fun, even if you don't know what you're looking at.
Right.
It's pretty cool.
And it's kid friendly. Like, you can go out there with your children and enjoy yourself.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. My kids loved it, and they knew more about, you know, my son was asking me, like, is that a fill in the blank type car? And I was like, probably.
Yeah.
I have no idea, but probably, yeah. But it's really a fun day. I get blown away every year at how big it is, because everywhere you look, there's some kind of awesome looking vehicle, and everybody out there is having fun. Like, you don't really see anybody who's not enjoying themselves. Like, everybody's just in a good mood, and, you know, everybody's really nice about like letting you take pictures of the cars, and it's just a fun day.
Yeah.
It's a vibe. I would say that. It's a vibe. Like, it's just, you know, it's relaxed, it's chill. It's just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just a relaxed day.
I will say, because I don't know anything about cars either, but typically, you know, people are sitting in lawn chairs and stuff by their cars, and they love the little kids that are interested about their cars. So they'll usually like see them and hop right up to then talk to the kids about their cars. Hey, do you? Because my son will have 1,000 and something questions for you.
Oh, yeah, mine too.
Speak your gibberish.
Yeah.
Whatever will wear him out. From 9 to 6, that's a long day.
It is a long day.
Lots of vendors, like you said.
Yep.
It'll be good food.
Yeah.
Good music.
You can find their event page. Actually, we have it linked on our social media as well. So if you follow us on Facebook, you can go to the events tab and you'll see the Lone Star Deluxe. They're great at posting like updates and the lineup of performers and things. So any questions you have about what's happening and when, I would suggest looking there, because they are really, really good about putting out information.
Yeah.
And they're much more knowledgeable than I am. They are the pros, and we are glad to have them here.
Yeah. I love that they come back every year.
Me too. And I know one of the event organizers, I believe all of the event organizers are Texas City born and raised, but I know for sure one of them is. And so I love that they do this here in their hometown, like kind of as a way of giving back and, you know, just planning something I think they would have loved when they were younger. And now they do it here in their hometown, like what they wished, you know, they could have like gone to. Yeah. So I think that's kind of a nice like added touch to it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So after that, May 22nd, that's a Thursday, we have another Movement is Medicine. That's the mayor's health initiative this year. That's a Thursday, May 22nd, 6 o'clock at Carver. It's aerobics, yoga, step exercise, and some other types of things.
Yeah. So I know we've talked about it before, but I really like that at the Movement is Medicine events that there really is something for everybody. Like all of our city staff, everybody who's involved, depending on which event it is, they really like make sure that everybody's comfortable, that all ages, all fitness levels have something that they're comfortable doing. So, and I really like, I've been to both of them. I think it's our third one, right? So I've been to both of them, and the last one was like indoor recreation, and which I've talked about numerous times. No hand-eye coordination is happening here. But I really liked, everybody was so happy. Like, you can go on our online photo album and look at the pictures, and I would challenge you to find one where people are not just lit up smiling. Like, everybody was having the best time. Same with line dancing. Yeah. Like that video of the one gentleman who was doing the wobble at our line dancing event, it's continuing to go viral. I think the last time I looked, it's like at 150,000 views. So it's more than just like fitness events. I know it's going to sound so cheesy, but it really is like they're so happy. They're happy events. And really and truly, you do not have to take me at my word. Go look at our photo album online and look at the pictures from both events, and everybody is just having the time of our life. When you were talking about Meet the Chiefs a minute ago and talking about them being like kind of homegrown, at our last Movement is Medicine event, one of our lieutenants, Lieutenant Shives, was playing basketball. And he was having more fun, I'm going to say, than the kids who he was playing against. And he did not stop smiling the whole time. I'm pretty sure he was there from start to finish. And in talking to people at the event, it turns out he actually started at the Lowry Center and then finished college while working, and then applied for our police department and became a police officer, and then now has worked his way up the ranks there, which I thought was really cool. But I also think part of his heart will always be at the Lowry Center on that basketball court, because he was having the time of his life. So if you haven't been to one, come try it out. I am definitely not a like fitness person by far, but I love these events, and I'm gonna have to say I think you probably will too.
I enjoy them.
They're fun.
They are. Like you said, all age ranges are welcome. All fitness abilities are welcome. There's something for everyone. And the point is just to move your body, get out, touch some grass, get off the electronics, have some fresh air, and see how much better you feel mentally, physically, all of those things. Movement really is medicine for the soul and for the body. And so I think this initiative is really good. It
really is. And it's, if you're worried about like, I don't know how I'm going to look, or I'm not, that skilled, don't be worried, because not just city staff, but everybody who attends, everybody is so encouraging and so supportive. And at the last event, they were doing like double Dutch jump roping, and most of the people there had never even tried it. And we were all cheering like it was a major life victory when someone would get it. And I mean, it was a lot of fun. So I promise, like, it's the most supportive environment ever.
Absolutely.
Give it a shot. It's free, so you got nothing to lose.
That too.
Yeah, there you go.
Except for some calories. And everyone could stand to lose those. We don't want those anyways.
Yeah. Except for on Cinco de Mayo Festival Day.
I know. I'm still thinking about the churros.
Always.
Like, I'm excited.
Pretty much any day of the week, I'll be thinking about churros. And then Just when you thought we were maybe done with our month of activities, we're not. We're still going strong.
Keep going. Keep going.
We got summer reading program kicking off on May 31st. So we are not going to talk about the full schedule of events because we would be here for hours and hours and hours. But it kicks off on May 31st from 11 to 1 with Color Our World. So if you think the library is quiet and like don't make a mess and don't be loud and don't, yeah, this day will change your mind because we actually, this is a true story, when we read the list of activities that they're planning for this Color Your World event, we had to call and make sure there wasn't a typo because one of the events is catapult painting.
It's outside.
It is outside.
Okay.
It is outside.
Okay.
But we were like, what in the world is catapult painting? It can't be what we think it is. It pretty much is. If you're thinking that there is actually a catapult and you're just flinging the paint at some boards, I think the board might spin if I remember correctly. So you're going to get messy. You're going to get messy. There's sponge painting, there's chalk, there's face painting, there's not just a petting zoo, but an exotic petting zoo.
Oh, no, that sounds like snakes.
I don't know which animal. I'm not sure. But you're going to get messy. You're going to have a ton of fun. And you can sign up for summer reading, too, while you're there. It's a whole summer full of fun events and programs and classes. Everything is free. So don't miss it. They had a really great crowd last summer when we kicked off summer reading. So let's see if we can beat it.
Yeah, like I'm starting to catch on to what the library is doing. Cheryl is the director of the library, Moore Memorial Library. And I don't know. Last year was like the big old foam party. And now it seems like people just are demanding that we have the foam at almost every kind of event.
They're
like
trendsetters over
she
there. She
started something. So now my kid lost his shoe with the foam.
Yeah.
That was messy. It was so messy. It was a lot of fun. She started something with that. Now we're going to be flinging paint and bringing out exotic animals. Cheryl, you're setting the bar so high for everyone.
They are.
I'm scared. Like now I'm a little scared.
To be awesome.
Who approved this? I'm scared. I'm going to be there.
Much fun. Yeah. Well, and I'm glad you said foam party because I almost forgot. They're not going to have a foam party at summer reading this year for the kickoff, but we are having one at the Texas City Music Festival. Woohoo! So bring your extra shoes in case you lose one too.
Yeah.
That one's a little far off down the road, but it is September 6th. This year it is free.
Free.
Everybody's favorite price, free 90 free. That's what I always tell my kids. So it's September 6th. We have some really good musical acts. We are announcing one on Facebook. So if you have not seen that announcement, go check it out now. It's going to be outside the Doyle Center like it was last year. So if you weren't there or you can't remember where we had it set up, it's near the Phoenix Fountain. And we're going to have all kinds of food trucks and vendors. We're going to have a foam party for the kids. And it is free admission this year. So save the date, September 6th. We're ready. We're getting excited.
Yeah.
So make sure you save that date on your calendar.
The setup was gorgeous.
Last year was. And I'm always thinking from pictures and video standpoint too, but like the Phoenix Fountain with all the lights and everything, it was just beautiful. It was a really fun, kind of relaxed feeling out there. And, of course, we all were singing the songs for months. So it was fun to sing along with the actual performer.
Yeah.
After we had been singing those songs for so many months. But I'm looking forward to it this year.
Texas City Music Festival.
September
6th.
Save the date.
Yes.
You'll be seeing more and more information.
Don't leave town.
That's right. No plans.
That kind of sounded a little country.
It did. I'm so proud. You're so on theme right now.
It could be a hint. I don't know.
There's lots of exciting stuff, y'all. You got to stay tuned because not just the music festival, but I heard some discussions about some pretty exciting things coming to our aquatic center, maybe some new concession items that might be happening. So if you're out there, don't listen to Romari's speech about we never want calories, because yes, we do. And everybody knows when you're in the sun, they don't count because you just sweat them right off, right? There's so much fun stuff. We have just all kinds of new events and programs. So many of you came out for 409 Fest, which was a new thing, which we loved. Had so much fun that day. Thank you to everybody who came out. We're also getting ready to launch a new podcast special edition.
Yes.
With our police department. So we kind of timed it to coincide with Police Week, but it's called Texas City Tales Unsolved. Mm-hmm. And it features Detective Sergeant Jeff Winstead from our very own Texas City Police Department.
Yes.
And we are talking with him about details of some unsolved cases. And the hope is that in hearing this information, that somebody will remember something, or somebody will come forward with new information about these cases that have remained unsolved. Right. So we would love if you would tune in for that. So to help these families get some closure and help bring the people responsible to justice. So be on the lookout for that. It's a project that we're really proud of, I know, and it's an important one.
Absolutely.
So what else we got going?
Oh, man.
All the things.
All the things.
All of the things. Just stay tuned.
Please make sure that you like and subscribe to all of the city's social media pages, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads.
Look at you.
YouTube. I think I got them all.
You did. I'm
impressed. You can find the podcast streaming on not only Spotify, but Apple Podcasts or wherever else podcasts may be streaming. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.